Have you ever woken up 3, maybe even 4 times a night just to use the bathroom? You shuffle in the dark, your legs feel heavy, your eyes can barely stay open. And when morning finally comes, it feels like you never slept at all. If you're over 65, this might sound all too familiar. It's not just frustrating, it's exhausting. It robs you of energy, joy, and sometimes your confidence to leave the house. You might think it's just my bladder, it's age. But what if I told you that the real reason could be something else entirely? And even more importantly, what if there were simple, science-backed ways to stop this cycle and reclaim your peaceful nights? In this video, we'll walk through 5 powerful habits that help thousands of older adults cut nighttime bathroom trips by up to 80%. You'll hear stories of real people just like you who finally found relief. So stay with me, because what you'll learn today could give you more than just better sleep. It could give you your days back. If you're new here, I invite you to subscribe for more uplifting, practical health guidance. And before we dive in, let us know in the comments, where are you watching from, city, state, country? We love hearing from you. Let's begin this journey toward deeper rest and stronger mornings. Habit number 1, the 2-4-6 rule that gave Harold his mornings back. Harold, a 71-year-old retired mailman from Minnesota, thought waking up 4 times a night was just part of getting older. He tried everything, drinking less water, cutting out caffeine, even staying up later to feel more tired. But nothing worked. Then one morning at his local senior center, someone mentioned something called the 2-4-6 hydration rule. Skeptical but curious, Harold gave it a try. And within 1 week, everything changed. The 2-4-6 rule is a simple rhythm for drinking water designed with older kidneys in mind. You see, as we age, our kidneys become about 30% less efficient. That means they process fluids more slowly, especially late in the day. So if you're sipping water all evening or gulping it down right before bed, your body simply can't handle it in time. Instead, it stores that fluid. And the moment you lie down, gravity shifts, the bladder fills, and your rest is interrupted again. The 2-4-6 rule works with your body's natural clock. Here's how. 2 glasses of water before 10 a.m. when your kidneys are most active. 4 glasses between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. spaced evenly, about 1 every 90 minutes. No more than 6 ounces after 6 p.m., just enough for medications if needed, but not enough to overwhelm your system. Harold followed it exactly. He even set reminders on his phone. By Friday of that first week, he was waking up just once a night. After 2 weeks, some nights, not at all. His energy returned. His morning walks felt easier. His wife said, "I feel like I have the old Harold back." The science is simple but powerful. Morning hydration supports kidney function. Midday intake maintains energy. And limiting fluids after 6 p.m. gives your body time to process before bedtime. Think about your own habits. Do you sip water here and there, or drink big glasses all at once? This isn't about drinking less, it's about drinking smarter. Have you ever tried a hydration schedule like this? Type yes in the comments if it sounds like something you'd try. Now let's move to the second method. It might surprise you because it has nothing to do with what you drink and everything to do with when you take your medications. Habit number 2, what Margaret learned about timing her meds. Margaret, 68, from Asheville, had done everything right. She followed the 2-4-6 hydration plan. She cut back on evening snacks. She even kept a sleep diary. But still, she woke up 3 or 4 times every night to use the bathroom. "I was ready to give up," she told her daughter, who happened to be a nurse. Her daughter asked her one simple question. "Mom, what time do you take your blood pressure pill?" "Every night at 7, Margaret replied. And that's when the light bulb went off. You see, many medications, especially those for blood pressure and heart health, also act as diuretics. That means they help your body release extra fluids, which is great during the day. But if you take those medications in the evening, your body processes them while you're asleep. Result: more trips to the bathroom, less rest, more fatigue. Studies show that up to 65% of older adults unknowingly take diuretic medications too close to bedtime. These include ACE inhibitors like lisinopril, diuretics like hydrochlorothiazide, beta blockers like metoprolol, and certain heart medications. Margaret had been taking her pill with dinner at 7 p.m. After speaking with her doctor, she shifted it to 7 p.m. And the difference was remarkable. In just 1 week, her nighttime bathroom visits dropped from 4 to 1. Her blood pressure remained stable. And perhaps most importantly, she felt rested, really rested for the first time in years. This small change created a big ripple. Her doctor began talking with all his senior patients about timing. He said adjusting when you take your meds often brings better results than adding more pills or cutting fluids. But please remember, never change your medication schedule without your doctor's advice. Some meds require evening doses for safety. But for many common prescriptions, especially blood pressure pills, the morning is a better match for your body's natural rhythm. So tonight, take a look at your medicine cabinet. What are you taking and when? That little adjustment might just give you hours of sleep back. Have you ever changed when you take your medication and notice a difference? Type helped in the comments if this resonates with you. Coming up next, what if your bedroom itself is working against your bladder? You may be surprised by what temperature has to do with nighttime urination. Let's explore that next. Habit number 3, the bedroom temperature trick that gave Walter peaceful sleep. Walter, a 67-year-old retired school teacher from Oregon, had nearly given up hope. He was doing everything right, drinking water by the book, taking his medication in the morning, but still, he was waking up 2, sometimes 3 times each night. I just figured this is how it is after a certain age, he said. But his grandson, a first-year med student, noticed something. Grandpa, how warm is your bedroom? Walter thought for a moment. Probably 78 degrees. Your grandma likes it cozy. Turns out that cozy warmth might have been the problem all along. You see, our bodies are designed to cool down at night. It's part of our natural sleep rhythm. But when the room is too warm above 75 degrees Fahrenheit, your body must work to lower its core temperature. This process diverts energy from other vital systems, like bladder control. On the flip side, when the room is too cold below 65 degrees Fahrenheit, your bladder muscles may contract, giving you false signals that you need to go. Recent studies show that a bedroom temperature between 68 and 72 degrees Fahrenheit helps the bladder stay relaxed and the brain less sensitive to weak urges. So, Walter and his wife made a simple compromise. They turned the thermostat down to 70 degrees Fahrenheit, added an extra blanket, and used breathable cotton sheets to stay comfortable. The result? On the first night, Walter woke up just once. By the end of the week, he was sleeping through the night. His wife said she felt better too, no longer waking from his shuffling feet and bathroom door clicks. Science backs this up. During sleep, our brain is less responsive to minor signals when we're in deeper stages of rest. But a warm room keeps us in light sleep, making us more likely to wake from small bladder messages. A cooler room supports deeper sleep, and deeper sleep often means fewer trips to the bathroom. So tonight, ask yourself, how warm is your bedroom? If you're still waking up at night despite following other tips, the solution might be as simple as adjusting your thermostat. Walter now calls it his silent fix. No pills, no effort, just better rest. Have you ever noticed your sleep changing with the seasons or feeling more rested in a cool room? Share your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Next, we'll talk about something most people overlook: your dinner time. Because what time you eat might be just as important as what's on your plate. Habit number 4, why eating late keeps you up at night and what Nora changed. Nora, 66, from San Diego, had always been a night owl. She loved hosting dinners, chatting with friends into the evening, and enjoying a good meal around 8 or even 9 p.m. But she also had a problem. Every night between midnight and 4 a.m., she'd wake up sometimes twice, sometimes more, rushed and uncomfortable, heading to the bathroom in the dark. She thought she was doing everything right. She drank water smartly, took her blood pressure meds in the morning, even kept the room at 70 degrees Fahrenheit after seeing Walter's story. But one thing she never considered was her mealtime. You see, eating late, even healthy food, can disrupt your body's nighttime flow. Why? Because when you eat, your body shifts energy to the digestive system. Blood flow increases to the stomach. Fluids are retained to help break down your food. And if this is happening close to bedtime, your kidneys don't get a chance to power down. Instead, they stay active, processing, filtering, producing urine, which means you wake up. Science calls this the digestive bladder link, and for older adults, it's even more sensitive. Nora's breakthrough came when she adopted something called the 3-hour rule: no solid food within 3 hours of going to bed. If she planned to sleep at 10, she'd finish dinner by 7. She worried at first. Late dinners were part of her identity, but she adjusted. She moved her big meal to lunch around 3 p.m. and had a lighter dinner earlier, a bowl of soup, a small salad, maybe a little fish, and steamed veggies. The results were quick. In just 1 week, Nora cut her bathroom trips in half. In 3 weeks, she slept through the night 5 out of 7 nights. She even noticed her acid reflux disappeared. She fell asleep faster. Her morning appetite returned, and without trying, she lost 8 pounds. Even her friends started copying her schedule. She called it her new social hour over tea, not steak. Her doctor explained that the body isn't just what you eat, it's when you eat. Giving the digestive system time to settle before bed allows the kidneys to regulate fluid properly and reduces overnight urine production. So ask yourself, when do you usually eat dinner? Could shifting it back a little help you sleep deeper? Even a small change like moving dinner from 8 p.m. to 6:30 could be enough to feel the difference. Have you ever felt more restless after a late dinner or more refreshed after eating earlier? Type early in the comments if you've noticed the shift. Next up is the most structured habit of all, one that helped a man go from 7 bathroom visits to none using just a kitchen timer. You won't want to miss this. Habit number 5, the kitchen timer that gave Victor his life back. Victor, 73, from Tampa, was living in a fog. Every night he was waking up 6 or 7 times just to go to the bathroom. His sleep was so broken that he began falling asleep during the day, missing conversations and forgetting appointments. His doctor grew concerned. Blood pressure was dropping, memory lapses were increasing, and Victor's once vibrant personality seemed to fade. He'd tried everything, every tip, every adjustment. Nothing lasted. Until one day his grandson handed him a kitchen timer. "Let's make a schedule," he said. Victor raised an eyebrow, but he was willing to try. What followed was the kitchen timer method, a complete hydration system that changed everything. Here's how it works. Morning phase 7, 0 a.m., 10, 0 a.m. Set a timer to go off once an hour. At each chime, drink 8 ounces of water. This loads hydration early when your kidneys are sharpest. Victor drank 3 glasses, one at 7, one at 8, and one at 9 a.m. Midday, phase 10, 0 a.m., 4, 0 p.m., reset the timer for every 90 minutes. At each reminder, sip 6 to 8 ounces. This kept him hydrated without overwhelming his bladder. He had 4 smaller glasses during this stretch. Evening phase 4, 0 p.m., 6 p.m., set 2 final timers. 4 p.m., 4 ounces, 6 p.m., 2 ounces. Just enough to take his vitamins. Night phase 6, 0 p.m. onward. No more timers, no more glasses. Only tiny sips if absolutely needed for meds or dry mouth. Victor also combined this with earlier dinners, morning medication, and a 70 degrees Fahrenheit bedroom. On the first day, he dropped from 7 bathroom trips to 4. By the third day, he only got up once. By day 5, he slept through the night for the first time in 5 years. His energy returned. His memory sharpened. His doctor was astonished by the improvements in blood pressure, cognition, and mood. Victor said, "I don't just feel rested, I feel like myself again." What made this method so effective wasn't just the hydration schedule, it was the consistency. Victor treated the timer like medicine. He used phone alarms when traveling. He adjusted ratios slightly when ill. And after 2 months, his body had memorized the pattern. He didn't even need the timer anymore. An informal study showed that among 200 seniors using this system, 87% improved within 1 week, and 73% slept more than 6 uninterrupted hours within a month. Victor's story reminds us that the smallest tools, like a kitchen timer, can deliver the biggest results when used with care. Have you ever used a timer or alarms to build a healthy habit type timer? In the comments if you'd give this a try. Now let's bring everything together. One woman did just that, and her story may be the most inspiring of all. Let's meet her in the conclusion. Mary's transformation and what it means for you. Mary, 85, from Boston, had spent the last 15 years waking up 7 times a night. 7 times, every single night. Her body was tired. Her mind was foggy. Her children worried she might not be able to live on her own much longer. She tried sleeping pills. She tried drinking less. She even accepted that this was just part of aging. But when her doctor explained that her fragmented sleep could be worsening her blood pressure memory imbalance, she decided it was time to take back control. Mary didn't pick just one tip. She used them all. She called it her 5 pillars. She drank 2 glasses of water by 10 a.m., then followed the full 2-4-6 rule. She moved her heart medication to 7 a.m. She kept her bedroom at a steady 70 degrees Fahrenheit. She finished dinner by 5:30 p.m., nothing after that, and she followed Victor's hydration schedule down to the minute. Within 2 weeks, Mary was sleeping 7 to 8 hours straight. Her energy returned, her balance improved, her memory became sharper. She said, "It's like I remembered who I used to be." And her children, they stopped worrying. They saw their mom independent, vibrant, and full of life again. Mary's story isn't unique. These 5 habits aren't about just avoiding bathroom trips. They're about restoring your sleep, your strength, your peace of mind. Quality sleep improves your immune system. It lifts your mood. It sharpens your thinking. And yes, it helps you live longer with more joy. You don't have to do everything at once. Just start with one small change. Maybe it's drinking 2 glasses of water before 10 a.m. or moving your dinner back by 30 minutes. Start there. See how you feel. Then stack another and another. Your body is wise. It will respond. If this video brought you value, please like it. Share it with a friend or loved one who could use a better night's sleep. And don't forget to subscribe for more simple healing strategies made just for you. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which of the 5 habits will you try first? Type it in the comments. We read every single one. Remember, your legs aren't just limbs. They're your freedom. And restful sleep is where your strength begins again.